Hello, it's Antonio from Body by Bates, and today I'm going to discuss the benefits of taking Moringa powder. The Moringa tree is one of the most versatile plants on the planet. It grew in all from India to Africa, all over the world, and it doesn't require a lot of water. It don't require no fertilizer. It don't require anything. It's just versatile. It's a very versatile plant. Back when in Africa, when everybody was concerned about, this AIDS epidemic, the Africans start taking the moringa with coconut milk, and it reversed a lot of the symptoms of AIDS. And then couple generation later, it was completely out of the children's system, so they were no longer having HIV. And the nutrients that you get from moringa it's very powerful in terms of they use it to combat malnutrition in Africa. You know, anywhere there is any lack of nutrients, they could use the moringa powder to help to stimulate and grow the body. Another thing, how good the moringa leaf is, and actually the seed, they use the seeds to purify water. So when they in Africa, they realize that if you don't have clean water, you could put the seeds in the water and it settle and actually get rid of all the germs soak up all the germs out the water. So it's a very powerful plant. The root can be taken, the stem, the leaf, the flowers can use and make tea, as well as the leaf. But one of the reasons why I come up with this moringa and thinking about moringa is that these days the sea moss that we're consuming is grown in ponds and in areas in the sea that is not in the depth of the sea where it should be. And these guys from China and all over the world are realizing that they can make money, making their own sea moss, drying it out. I already discussed this in a previous video, but I want people to realize that there's an alternative to the sea moss. It have the same amount of nutrients, the minerals, it have amino acids. It got minerals like zinc, magnesium, just to name a few, vitamin A, B, C, just to name a few vitamins. But I suggest that you go online and look up the benefits of the moringa leaf. It also help in fighting diabetes, very good in so many ways. So God is not leaving us alone without options. If you're not living near a sea, how would you get your sea moss? So you plant a tree in your yard and you can continuously cut it back and dry the leaves and take them as your multivitamin, because these days nobody's regulating the multivitamin industry. Anybody can get up and make a multivitamin or vitamins, and the amount of fillers and stuff that is in that stuff, it's just a minute amount you will be getting. And furthermore, it will be synthetic, which the body cannot really use. So your job is to go find moringa powder if you can, buy the seeds and plant them yourself, even in a pot, and water it, and you can cut back on the leaf. It don't overgrow, the more often you cut it back, the better, because then you don't want, if you have a small space, then you're gonna have problems. But because it's like it grow overnight, you know. So you can keep cutting it back, powder them out, blend out in the blender. You blend out the leaves when they're dry, and then put them in capsule. Or you could make a stew, whatever soup or stew or even your food, you can sprinkle the powder on it to make sure that you're getting enough nutrients so that you can survive this ordeal, you know. So one of the caution I will give is that if you are pregnant or trying to get pregnant, do not take it. It will abort the fetus. So that's the only downside to the moringa powder. You cannot consume it when you are looking to get pregnant or start a family. If you're pregnant, do not take it because it will abort the fetus. But, you know, other than that, the moringa is good. I would recommend 3 to 5 grams of powder per day. You know, you need to take it in a very therapeutic amount, because, you know, the daily recommended amount doesn't really do anything. You know, that is just to keep you alive. If you want to really live and get all the nutrients, you have to take these things in grams so that the body can get readily, you know, if you're already depleted and you just taking the minimal amount, it's not going to do much for you. So that's my recommendation on the moringa, and I wish you guys all the best for the coming year. This is the 7th period in the cycle of the astrology. So they say that this is a time to really go out and do whatever you plan. Whatever you plan for the New Year's, go out and do what you need to do, because everything is in your favor in this year. So if you need any more information, contact me at bodybybates.com, bodybybates85@gmail.com, or Instagram bodybybates. As I say, eat right, think right. Have a great day.